I've been here almost 30 years, and I started International Day about 30 years ago in one Apache room. Mr. Ray Bagwell was my supervisor, and when I proposed, he said, by all means, go ahead and start it. So we start with one room. There are 4 rooms here. Now, see what happened. We are from wall to wall, the whole Rogers Student Center, the first floor, we are taking over. And if we have more space, I promise you it will fill. So I appreciate my administration's strong support and my supervisor and all the students' participation. I would like to welcome you to Tyler Junior College's 29th. That's a really great, amazing number. International and Passport Day. So if you need to renew your passport or get a new passport, US officials are here in that corner to my left. Make sure that take advantage of it. Free food, drinks in the corner, available for everybody. Take advantage. And at this point, one of my students volunteered to do the national anthem. I'm always grateful to hear this national anthem. I don't get enough of it with these flags, US flags, Texas flag and others. I really get a goosebump. So let's hear Marcelina, right? Come to the stage, please. She's going to sing the national anthem. Please stay quiet while we are doing the national anthem. Thank you.
If everyone could please stand, please. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. National Anthem is one of the difficult songs to sing, as you have seen on TV stuff. Sometimes performers make a mistake, but she did flawlessly. And thank you very much, Marcella. One more time, yes, thank you. Amazing. At this point, I would like to invite Dr. Nanan, Dr. Linda Gary, and Professor Wilbanks to come to the stage, please. Taylor. Yes. Great. Yes. Excellent. Very good. All right, please, I need your full attention. This is part of the ceremony that I want everybody to pay full attention. I'm blessed with a great supervisor that supports me to do these kind of things. And I want to give the credit for the people help me, support me. Without their help, this is not going to happen. Nobody knows, I do know, trust me. If they don't allow me to do these kind of things or help me, don't give me my desired schedule or all sorts of details, this will not happen. At this point, I would like to invite Dr. Nanan to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Jeff Wilbank. Dr. Nanan?
Thank you.
for me to be here and to be asked to introduce Mr. Wilbanks, Professor Wilbanks. Actually, when I received the email, I thought perhaps it had gone to the wrong person, because I thought, I don't know that I'm worthy to introduce Professor Wilbanks to this group. In reading through Professor Wilbanks' bio that I was sent, my first thought was, you know, this is a man that is thoroughly ingrained in his community. He grew up here, he went to school here, graduated from Robert E. Lee, from Tyler Junior College, from UT Tyler, and then strayed away for just a little while to go to Houston and do work, some postgraduate work at the University of Houston. And then he came back. And here he is at Tyler Junior College. He's actually been a department chair with us for 14 years and is currently the department chair for government and economics. You know, and all of that is great information. But let me tell you about Jeffrey Wilbanks. Jeffrey Wilbanks has a heart that's as big as the state of Texas. He loves students. He is here because he loves students. Professor Wilbanks is a brilliant man. He could be doing anything, anywhere. He chooses to be at Tyler Junior College, and he chooses to teach students, to help them to become the best that they can be. I can tell you from personal experience that I have never once asked Jeffrey Wilbanks to help me with a project, to participate on a committee, to do anything that this college has needed that he has not been willing to help. He jumps in with both feet, and he sees it through to the end, and he does an excellent job. I don't care what he touches, I don't care what he's a part of. He does an excellent, excellent job. Well, Professor Wilbanks loves to travel. He sees the value in international education. I was speaking with someone just a little while ago that part of what makes Tyler Junior College so great is our diversity. We look around. We are different backgrounds, different ethnicities. We are different in where we grew up. I grew up here in the South in Texas. But some of you are from other states. Many of you are from other countries. I can learn so much from you. And so, like me, Professor Wilbanks sees the value in international education. So we are honored indeed today to have Professor Jeffrey Wilbanks as our honored guest, and he will be the speaker at our luncheon in just a few moments.
Right, thank you. Well said, well said. All right, on behalf of Tyler Junior College, I want to present a certificate from Dr. Metke and me. Dr. Lannon, come forward, please. Let me read this, and then you can present to Professor Jeff Wilbanks. It says Tyler Junior College recognizes Jeff Wilbanks for outstanding leadership and support of global education, awarded Dr. Metke and me. Or you can give to Dr. Wilbanks. And I want to be in the picture too. I don't know. Paparazzi, all right, good. Thank you. You can say whatever.
All right, this is my big opportunity here. Thank you. I like that guy you described there and that, but actually I have to mention that a lot of that she mentioned is dependent on the great teamwork that we have here at Tyler Junior College. I recognize some of my colleagues in the audience. Thanks for being here at this very wonderful event. 29 years. I've been coming up quite a long time myself, but not 29 years. That's a remarkable achievement. Thank you, Dr. Kay, for all that you've done to make this very special time. So I would like to share with you a few thoughts about International Day, and the first thing I want to say is welcome to you explorers, because you're here exploring an important part about humans on this planet, that we have responded in many ways to the situations that we find. We've explored this planet, we've conquered it, we've taken over as a species, and that's a very remarkable achievement. And we haven't done it singularly, but have done it in many different ways. We've responded to those different environments that are out there and creating great things. So yesterday we had a very exciting, probably in a very negative way, one of those things that occurred in Paris. So you see this great historical structure that represents an achievement that's gone on for many, many years. That we have created as worldwide citizens, which is only one example of what we can do as we recognize the diversity that's out there in our planet. It is important to travel in lots of places and see how people respond in so many different ways. The advantage of that, of course, is that we don't have a single answer. We have a multitude of answers to our problems. It is interesting that we, as humans, face a lot of similar problems, and we have a diversity of answers to that. But at the core of that is still the same good things that are there. So I encourage you to wander around, to explore this room, to talk to your fellows about what you see and how we've responded to, appreciate the many wonderful things that we've done, that we have conquered so many aspects of our world in creating this diversity that's there. So thank you very much for your attention to my small remarks about this. Enjoy by wandering, rambling, and walking, not only here, but out there too, to experience all the wonderful things that we have done and the way that we've organized these endeavors. It is remarkable when you consider that there are a lot of other species out there that are bigger than the animal, and we adapt to the situation. And I know that Manouchehr here has adapted many times over the years to respond to a variety of situations. So you too can do that. You have it within you. Appreciate what's there, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As I said, I'm blessed with really, he's my mentor and a great supervisor, and thank you very much. Also, I think if I'm not mistaken, he said he's a member of 13 committee. Yes, 13 committees. How does you know do a chairmanship, teaching, and 13 committees? It's really amazing. Yes, that means as Dr. Nanan said, he loves students and he has the college's best interest in his heart. I have seen it for 14 years as my supervisor. All right. Let me also